Assalamu alaikum dear students, this is Kamar Sumaira from the Department of English, University of Southern Punjab, Multan. You have already started your pre-writing and the techniques to follow, that what are the main patterns to be adopted for a writer, or what are the main plans a writer should have before writing a document. So our today's lecture is all about that what are the different stages or the processes of writing a document. The writing process is universally broken down into 5 distinct sequential stages, while writers often move back and forth to complete their assignment, and for each stage they make it ensure to polish their final draft with the addition of their personal experiences. So how we plan any writing, and how do we start writing and do complete it at the end? It does mean that it needs and follows some certain stages. So our first stage is pre-writing or brainstorming and planning stage. What is brainstorming? Students, brainstorming is all about that you collect your all upcoming ideas about the topic you have selected for your writing. So this is the preparation stage for your mind, where you gather ideas and structure your thoughts. You define your purpose, determine if you're writing to inform, persuade, entertain, or analyze. You identify the audience and the target to the specific tone with the specific vocabulary and knowledge level of your readers. And then brainstorming ideas also use your mind mapping, your free writing technique, and bullet or to form a list to capture all your raw concepts in a collective form. So at this stage, you can also create an outline to organize main points into a logical structure with a clear beginning, middle, and ending of your draft. It does mean that brainstorming makes you able to understand that how you are going to start your document, how you develop your writing into your complex thoughts, and then how do you conclude your all speech into few possible sentences. Our next step of our writing stage is drafting or writing the first copy of your writing. This stage focuses solely on getting your ideas to write down on paper without worrying about mistakes. It needs your continuous momentum, it needs your continuous working onto the paper without taking distractions under consideration. So write quickly without stopping to edit, spell check, or format, because there will be a stage that will help you out to formulate and to format your document to pick up your own errors at the end. So following the outline, use your pre-writing structure as a roadmap to maintain focus your core content. Focus on the developing paragraphs, your arguments to be developed one after another, and the narrative flow. Remind yourself that a first draft is meant to be messy and incomplete. So it always carries some of the errors, which could have your language errors, which could have your broken syntax structures, which could also have some of the things which you were not planned during your brainstorming stage, but you have written it during your writing stage. So start writing and do improve your writing while revising your draft. This is our third stage of process of writing. Revising means to improve the structure and content of your draft. This stage involves making structural changes to improve the overall quality of the writing. So check the flow of your writing, check the flow of your grammar and the vocabulary items, ensure transitions between paragraphs and the ideas you have constructed must be smooth and logical. Add or remove the information as per your choice. Insert missing evidence or details as you feel that it must be a part of my writing, and cut down repetitive, redundant ideas or irrelevant sentences. Clarify your tone for the writer so that you must adjust your word choice to ensure your message is clear and appropriate. Your thesis statement, whatever you have developed for your argumentation, must be verified through your all the arguments and the evidences you have produced. Every paragraph directly supports your main point or thesis statement. Our last but not the least, that is the second last stage, is editing and proofreading. I mean, after it, because after it you are going to just publish your writing, or you are going to distribute your writing to your supervisor or might be the concerned person. So editing and proofreading must be done. Fixing your mechanics is the part and parcel of your proofreading process. This stage focuses on featuring and finalizing the surface level ideas you have developed. The details of the text must be checked. Not least but last one would be the choice of your grammatical items what you have selected. So it means your grammar must be checked at the ending part or as the ending part of your draft. Last is your all about how will you edit it and proofread it. Proofread can be done by one person who is the writer, by yourself, and can also be done by your any of the peer or the friend who has a good vocabulary and can let you know that what the other changes possible in your draft. Well, obviously you need to carry a very careful manner among you, that if you want to share your document with other person and there is no doubt that the other person will mock at you, or definitely he is not competent enough to find out the errors or the editing issues in your draft, your all effort will be just becomes effortless. So fixing your sentence structure, your subject-verb agreement and tense consistency are all possible only during your proofreading process. Your punctuation, correct, missing commas, run-on sentences and improper quotation marks, whatever you have added, definitely spell checks and everything which you want to improve in your writing is possible in your proofread writing. So formatting and alignment can also be done at the same stage. The font size, the margins you need to create in your writing. And then last but not the least one is the publishing stage. The final stage is when your writing is completed and delivered to the intended audience. The final submission means you are going to hand it over to the one who is the consultant to your writing. It is a platform to share your all ideas through a blog, through a website or through a research journal, or might be a book, an article, whatever you like. Thing is, you must be known that how you are going to give it to the target audience which are relevant to it. So whether it's a story or an article or might be your research paper, everything needs your proper planning and at the end needs your proofreading, first of all by yourself and then to another person who is reliable to you. So process of writing is all about to be done at the level when you are learning this writing skill, because it is a skill and you will learn it through practice. It won't come in a day. So follow the all stages we have talked about today, and you must have to practice it while writing at least one paragraph of your daily routine, so that you must be able to follow all the order or the chronology as I have talked about while drafting your writing. This will definitely help you out to find out which idea should come first and what should I have to add at the end. All essays are definitely written with the same plan. All the stories are written with the same plan. Definitely when the characters are developed by the dramatist or the novelist, the all things which they need to apply into their writing is pre-planned. So plan your writing and then start writing, rather than without thinking you are going to start writing and in a haphazard way at the end of your paper, at the end of writing your assignment, you are just handing it over to your teacher or the supervisor, because it definitely needs to read by yourself first. That's all about our today's discussion. We'll be discussing definitely some more pros and cons of the same topic in our upcoming lecture. Till that time, take care. Have a nice day.